All right, so as usual, Jared, you've joked about how you and I hijack Ted's segment here sometimes, but he teased that he saw Barbie. So I want to hear this review on, because before I feel like you were saying you were not going to watch that movie. But so a week or two ago, I mentioned that my wife and I started watching True Detective on HBO or Max, and we finished that first season, the one with McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. And man, you guys were not kidding. I wish they would have done 5 seasons with those two, because it was amazing. It was one of those shows that you could have binged all in one night, because you just want to go boom, 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 knock them all out. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm sure you do, but this is no spoiler. It came out in 2014, so if you haven't watched it, that's on you.
Luck.
But they were trying to start to lead to that McConaughey was the one. They were trying to make it seem like that he was actually the one in on all this kind of stuff. And my wife and I, the whole time, we were just like, no way. He's too much of a likable character. There's no way that he's in on it. They're setting him up that he's so smart and everything at what he does as a detective. And we were just like, there's just no way that there's going to be the crazy spin at the end where McConaughey is the one doing all this ridiculous stuff. We were right in that. And, it turned out that there's this whole sicko family thing going on, and McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, they kind of get out. We were kind of a little on how it ended. Like breaking out of the hospital. We were like, oh, we wanted to see a little more. Like, did they get back into being detectives? Did they just ride off into the sunset? What kind of happened there? But overall, man, I would give that a 3 out of 3. That first season, 3 out of 3 on the 3-point podcast scale. It was almost a flawless season of television for 8 episodes. I did see, though, the second season has Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn. It shouldn't fall off that much, right? I mean, that's a couple good characters.
I say it's worth watching, Matt. Yeah. I watched all of them, and maybe the last season wasn't that good, but that second season was decent.
Yeah.
Check it out.
We'll probably do it. Okay. But yeah, anyway, there's mine. True Detective. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
3 out of 3. Before I get into my spiel, I want to clarify something. Jared brought up last week, more than once, I guess he's brought up about I can't be Tedertainment if I'm not going to these premiere movies. Okay, let me just set the record
for a whole week.
No, let me just set the record straight. When I started this whole thing, the whole idea was, okay, I'm a 67-year-old guy. I love TV and movies. I love music. I love different things. So I thought, okay, this would be a good way just for me to say what I like. I'll review things that I happen to watch on television or a concert review. And, you may have the same opinion. You may say I'm totally off base, but that was the whole point of it. It wasn't to go to every premiere movie. Now, with that being said, I did go see Barbie. Now, I originally I was on vacation, right? I was on vacation before our whole on away thing. And it was Thursday night, and I said to the wife after we had a nice dinner and nice cruises I told you about, I said, hey, let's go to a movie. Let's see if we go see Oppenheimer. So we checked it out in Petoskey. We had already missed it, the last showtime. So then I said, well, when's Barbie play? 9:10. So I said, great, we'll go see Barbie. And I got to tell you, it was good. It was good. Blockbuster good. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, let's face it. Barbie herself, Margot Robbie. She is just stunning. She is just one stunning woman, and she was a perfect Barbie. I mean, at one time, Amy Schumer was signed up to play Barbie, and it probably would have put a real funny spin on it. Right. But Robbie is Barbie all the way, and she was good. Ryan Gosling stole the show, I think, as Ken. I mean, he was hilarious. I don't know if you saw it, right, Jared?
No, I haven't seen Barbie yet. Just
Matt, have you yet?
Nope. We definitely want to, though.
Ryan Gosling's great. I love Michael Cera. Didn't have enough. There wasn't enough of him in this. He is just so funny. But I thought the movie, the graphics, the way it was shot, it was really, really good. So I would say Ted the Sports Guy, 2.7 on the rating. It's pretty good.
Is it a musical?
No.
Okay, that's great. I thought maybe that it was a musical, which I would have been out on before I ever even saw it.
Yep.
Did you think we don't have to go into an opinion on maybe which way they went, but did you think the movie got a little too political, which is some people's criticism of it?
I didn't think it was political. I thought it was obviously feminist. Okay. And I have no problem with that. I mean, I'm a girl dad, a girl granddad.
Right.
It definitely had that slant, which is all right. Girl power, baby.
Yep. I mean, that's the whole Barbie. That's like the Barbie brand too.
Yeah.
Right? So
I didn't really see too much else that was really too political. Will Ferrell was pretty funny, the way they played off Mattel, played them off kind of like buffoons. I don't know if that was intentional, or I guess it was.
Right.
But it was an entertaining movie. If you want to go see it, a summer movie, check it out. Barbie's all right. What about
I heard, I mean, you mentioned stole the show and funny. I heard there's actually there's some really funny moments. Like some of the jokes are pretty good. Maybe not for young people, but pretty good.
Well, think of this. It's Barbie, right? So Margot Robbie plays the main Barbie, but there was all these other Barbies in the doll world, and they're all Barbie in the movie, and there's all these different Kens. There's Ken, and Michael Cera played Alan, and it was perfect.
Who is Alan? Like everybody says that. Like, is that like some certain Barbie character I'm supposed to know or something? Or
it's a Barbie doll. They had Ken, so they had to come up with another man doll. So Alan was one of them that nobody bought.
Yeah, I see.
so it was pretty good. Also want to give a shout out to Chi-Town. Okay, they play live this Saturday, August 5th, down at the infield at Michigan International Speedway. How about that?
It's pretty
cool. That is awesome.
Yeah. And finally, you can comment on this, Jared. I know you posted something. Fez from Euphoria died.
Yeah.
I mean, did he was it suicide or drugs?
I don't know if they officially, I mean, there's rumors. They haven't officially said what the cause of death was. I mean, that's what people are theorizing.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, if you haven't seen Euphoria, you have no idea who he is, because I think that's really the only thing he's been in. But
I think he stole the show, really.
He really was a great character. And I don't think he had any acting experience. And so, he just really did kind of steal the show in the scenes that he was in. So just, really sad to hear that. Apparently his dad passed away a week ago, and maybe that had something to do with kind of things taking a turn.
It did.
But sure. It's depressing, man.
Yeah.